Namaste, everyone. Good morning. Good Sunday to everyone. I usually keep Sunday mornings. If you look through my writings, a lot of them will begin with a good Sunday, my brother. Sunday mornings I usually keep for my brother Frankie, who died when I was 7. But every morning I see a smiling face. Not every morning, every Sunday morning when I focus, And it used to be the only communication I knew was pencil to page. Pencil. Does anybody remember one of these? See these things? Wow! Holy moly! Yeah, does anybody really know how to use them anymore? My best friend, the pencil. Like, when I hold the pencil and I put it to the page, and then, God can come through and, hang out with me, man. My best friend. The wielding of a branch, how they, and they talk about it, and now, Hollywood has made it, and then lightning shoots out and things explode, right? And with the wielding of a branch. Was a way to say, when someone say, the way you wield a branch, the way you write, the power in the words you write, wielding a branch, slang. Come on, we've been using slang our whole life. If I can translate a lot of the slang that is used, and people take it and run with it by the literal sense of, I get myself in trouble. Of course, a big ooh if I I go into ancient stories, from sacred text, right? I'll get in trouble with the whole world. But I guess I could try, No, anyway. Because it's in my head, I didn't plan on talking to this. Actually, I was singing to myself, and I was going to turn it on and keep singing, and then, push the button. It's like, yikes! Hi, people. And then I just let that go and let God come through me. And I'm trying to distract God from the story He wants me to tell. Oh, okay. But like I was saying about wielding a branch, okay? It's a clever way of saying you right. Well, oh, you're so... Okay, like the family history that's kind of jotted down that everybody makes a big poop-de-doo over the Adam and Eve story, okay? And if you really read the story, okay, and Eve was not the first wife, okay? Eve was begat from Adam's rib, okay? Wow. Back in the day, now we're talking slang, okay? And a man's rib bone, slang way of a rib, rib bone. Those were the, they were accustomed to eating from meat from the bone, and a rib bone. Come on, what would a man associate a rib bone to? Okay, exactly. So when his wife left and he took Eve, who was begat from his rib, he took his daughter. Hello, it wasn't unheard of back then. Matter of fact, things, well, odd back then. Things were different, let's say. The energies were more innocent and unknowing, okay? But anyway, he took his daughter. There you go. Ta-da! They weren't the first two human beings on Earth, okay? This is a family history, a story. One of many that are on the Earth, all around, you know. The first two people on Earth, oh my God. There have been people even, you know. I'm not talking about, like, amoebas and stuff. Yeah, amoebas too, you know. I'm talking about people. There have been people a long time, okay? Oh, Lord. Now, see, what the heck, you know? But anyway. It's funny, you know, I can sit here and I sit here, okay, and I seem real quiet and just stirring this. That's because there's like all these voices up there, right? And they're all, it's like this big tunnel, and they're all shouting down the tube, you know, oh, say this, say that, say the other, and then, you know, all the dimensions, and then of course up there you just get the sense of humor comes from the furthest one up, you know. That's the one. Oh, that's why I hang up there all my life, because the one up there, the highest that I feel, okay, it's just the deepest smile. It's the coolest sense of humor, okay? The coolest sense of humor. Raises me to such a high consciousness. God, I just love hanging out up there. And I do try to float on down to the real world. And take Gina, this body, out and visit with this one and that one. I love to visit with people. And I'm on kind of like like a seesaw balance, you know, like the bubble in the middle of the level. We'll put it that way. And that's what life is. You exist as the bubble in the middle of the level. And it's, you know, it's up to you to find your equilibrium. And that's what it's about. See, like I'm doing like this? Oh, a bubble can only have its true equilibrium. Ooh, the high frequency, see what I'm saying? It's on this side, and it's on this side, and this is existence. This side, and it's on this side, influenced by these energies, and influenced by this energy. It's the same thing, you know what I'm saying? Not one side of the scale, you know, the bubble doesn't go. It's all the way things tilt, you see what I'm saying? But all the bubble wants, all the bubble can do, is get its equilibrium. Okay, and there it is, boom, in the middle of the level, hey? It's the way we hold the level. The bubble is the bubble. Whether the bubble's over here or the bubble's over here, okay, the bubble is. That's all it is. It's the water, see? It's the water that wants to balance the bubble. Okay, the bubble is balanced. Whether you put the bubble here or you put the bubble there, the water has to go here, or, you know, and then there's the air at the top, or boom, then the water swishes down, there's the air at the there, you know what I'm saying? It's still there, you know, the air doesn't do anything. It's when the water and the air can find the total perfect equilibrium. You see what I'm saying? Ah, not too far. Evil, please, okay? But not so far. I tell you, I don't I can't do anything. Oh my God, I shouldn't even eat that plant because, well, plants are alive. You know, the whole reason you're not eating meat is because you don't want to eat something that's was alive. Well, hell, you're eating that plant while it's alive. So, no, around that one. Oh, please, you gotta be the bubble in the middle of the level, people. You know what I'm saying? Don't freak. You don't even know how to be. Oh, my poor babies. Really all freaked out about. So, some people are so good. You're so good you're afraid to eat wrong. And in doing wrong, you do all kinds of crazy shit. And trying not to do wrong. Okay. I just love all of you. And, oh, yesterday I just wanted to say, you know, Lord, they are not going to listen, you know. But see, well, God and I made a deal. And I made the deal with God that if he could prove to me that a man truly loved me, if he could evoke in me where I could say honestly, that I love human beings. I'm saying that, please, human beings is a good idea. The human form is a good idea. You know, people are inherently good. It's, we got this now. Okay, we are good. We are free. We are here on this planet. And I can do this. Oh my God. I like being anonymous, you know, off in the distance. I've spent 50 years kind of having this, you know. And one by one I speak with people, not saying anything about who or what I believe myself to be. That has no bearing on anything. It's the one-on-one communication, you know, when you meet somebody and then, you know, it's like, oh, hi, what are you doing? Oh, here, you know, you're trying to do that, honey? Oh, well, just do this. Yeah, okay, cool. And then, you know, as you pass a person, you know, play with a kid or something, you know, he's always trying to lift them a little bit higher, you know, even a person, even if he, you know, he's the only thing you can do to help is just to smile and be gracious, and I don't know. Maybe it even helps people to watch me skip down the road. Singing to myself and being just, you know. And I hope so. And I spent a lot of, so my argument with God was always been, like, you know, what the hell I need to, like, tell people for, or should, like, in a home, my words really gonna make any difference? You know, hasn't it all been said before? Come on. Oh my God, every time. Yeah, but this is a different time, because, you know, people find the reasons to start religions and begin wars and stuff. But that time is over. This is not anything pretend anymore, like, no, not since I began. That's what God keeps telling me. It's like, I was always born, you know, with a sense of, I say for myself what is and what isn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't learn it from a book. You can't, no one voice other than this voice is true, that has any wisdom, has any bearing, unless it agrees with this voice in here, which now I hear voices that do agree. That's so great. I love hearing that. Oh my goodness. I thought this was, it felt like in the beginning this was going to be another one of those burn her type of lives. But no, God tells me this is not. This is my time now. I'm like, what? Yeah, right. Yeah. Prove it. Prove it to me. This is my time. Nay, nobody's gonna listen. And he's like, he says, Does God say it? No, don't worry about it. Well, okay. Good. He said that what it is that this is what he's saying to me. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll just sit here and let God talk to me through you, to you, through me. Yeah, I think we can do that. Right? God says what it is that you're going to recognize just my atmosphere, my honesty, and I'll just talk about. He wants me to talk about me, my stories and stuff, and because he says you need to know a little bit more about me. So maybe I'll do that. I'll make another video. This is like the morning video, so I don't want to ramble on about myself now, but God said I'm going to need to do that. I already got kind of deep with the rib bone thing, huh? But it reminded me because of the pencil. People think, oh, there's great magic in the wielding of a branch, and what Hollywood did with that, but really what it means is there is magic. When you put pencil to page, and you let truth come through you, in earnest, okay? Purge that impacted brain. I think I got one of the ones that say like that, that they're all constipated of the mind. And it's like sitting on, no, really, but it allows you to put the pencil to the page and let God fix everything. He also says, why? I'm here to untangle the mess. That's what it is. This simple silver thread looks like the kittens got at it. And that's all. I'm just here to untangle the mess, So, anyway, it is Sunday, and I am, yes I am, Gina Louisa. In every way, shape, and form that's possible to be. And here I am. And I'm here to untangle the mess. And here to just tell you, yeah, even if, or you tune into me just because to feel my warmth, to feel that I love you, I'm not pretending. This is me. All right, let me take a sip of coffee. Okay? I'm not pretending this is me. Anybody who knows me, anybody who, has met me even once, or seen me on the bus, past me knows. She's always like that, pretty much, My sons can tell you that I my freak out times, and probably people who know me really, really well, like men who tried to become my boyfriend, beginning to think, excuse me, that, well, that I'm just, as the goddess, I'm not sure. I was told that my other was born on this earth, okay? And I even had inklings of a clues of who I might think things be. But you know what? It gets to the point where, because I'm the goddess, you see, and I understand. And all the craziness in my head of who should I love, it's not a question of who, but it's a question of just being in love. Because it's what I am, okay? I'm not in love particularly with, like I say, with anyone. When you're in love with somebody because it's there, I'm in love, that's what I do. And they're up in love, that's what they do. They walk around in love. We walk around in love with each other. I mean, with ourselves, each other, everything. You resonate in love. You say, oh, I'm in love. Look at her. She's in love. Well, who is she in love with? Why does it have to be a with? Okay. I'm in love. I was born in love. You know, no matter how I've been beaten, and I've been beaten in my lifetime. Sure, I have. I grew up Italian. I've been with a mouth that talks back to her Italian father. Okay, that wasn't that was a a douche once in a while. You know what they do, the wooden spoon or the strap. Back in the day. But that ain't nothing. The beating I'm talking about is the first husband. Now that was a beating. Those, I should say, plural. Those were beatings. Real one. And I learned something. You know what I learned? Even this fragile little doll that I am, I break very easily. And my mother kept me like a little china doll. She wanted to even dress me like one, but I wouldn't let her. And if I run around outside like a wild Indian, she's saying, get filthy. Oh my God, look at this thing running on. See, I'm talking about myself and I didn't want to do that this morning. But anyway. But I am a creature new, stronger than anything. See, all those things I went through in life, there's a lot of them, and I'll talk about them. But you guys need to know everything. But it was like Dante's Inferno, and I knew it. Life is like Dante's Inferno. Hey, it's Sunday. I'm gonna blab. It's Sunday, right? But it was like, just like that, I came into life. My brother Frankie was with me. God, right there with me, because God was certainly in him, and he helped me see God in me, know that God was in me, instilled it and saw it and spoke it for the first whole 7 years of my life, and then showed me that this connection we have, because Frankie and I always were telepathic with each other, whether or not he was with me in the same room, I knew we communicated. It was just understood. You see what I'm saying? And so when he died, he showed me there was no difference. So that connection, it was forged, and there it is. And all of the things I always know, to trust this truth more than anything, and I was taught that in the first 7 years. So for the rest of my life, because once Frankie was gone, human beings made no sense at all to me after that. Really. I wanted to communicate. I had to speak with the animals and the trees and the winds and the clouds and the plants, the stones. I had to communicate with the earth and the energies from the earth, from the skies and from. There's always something to communicate with when you wanna hear. When you just, when you wanna hear, it's just always there. And when you have a question, there's always the sweetest voices, the ones that understand the issue, come through. And those were always my masters, you see. Always stayed in the ascended world. Autistic, kinda. Because when I tried to come down into this world, nothing made sense. Nobody makes sense. It's all crazy. Hello, this is crazy. I can't even exist in this crazy world. It's like, what? It's all inside out and upside down, like my song says. So I stay up here, where it makes sense. You see what I'm saying? And I'll just stay in this world until this one matches it, And then now I realize that yes, it's my resonance, as God said to me, that brings that vibration into this world, like a stone when you throw it into the pond, it certainly ripples and changes things. So there I am. Oh my goodness, I'm a little frequency changer, I was born in 1960. And ain't it kind of cool that, 1960, wow, it is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. That kind of thing happened, hair, long, beautiful hair. And it's like, wow, that kind of movement happened in the 60s. It's so cool. The whole earth could feel that something's different, And I can remember the little kid thinking, God, what do I have to do, you know? And God smiles at me and says, you just have to be, honey, that's all. Just be, and your very vibration does it all, you know. You don't have to do anything. Oh, it's easy, you know, that's cool, you know. Really? And so, you know, I go along, be in my in my head, until the world comes in and it's like, Gina, you're this, that, and the other thing, and blah, 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 smack, smoke, smeek, smoke, smoke. And I'm like, okay. I don't know, God and I don't, you know. It doesn't change me, you know. I've even gotten, what do you look so happy for? Shmeek, shmock, shmeek, shmock. Oh my God. It's like, you know, I go along just being me, and other people look at me like, ugh, bad hell. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know. You know? Hey, but I made it through because God always said that, you know, that I wouldn't. And the only thing that makes sense is up here, so I just stay in there, no matter what people are doing to the outside of me. You know, when I was a child, I was just like, you know, you kind of just like go into that world every time. Okay, yes, oh whatever. Because I'm not doing anything wrong, you know. They're the one doing the wrong thing, beating on me, you know. I didn't do anything wrong. I just sit there taking the beating, you know. Yeah, and then well, now I can, like, you know, like I was playing with my my sweet little Frederick, right? My best friend, her grandson, you know, and he just a sweet little thing. And well, we were talking about, you know, I said, well, I'm all powerful, you know. And he's like, no, you're not, you know. Like, yeah, well, yeah, I'm the goddess, you know. No, you're the god of your world, and I tried to show him about his world. I am the goddess. Yeah, well, Paul was like, oh, no, you're not. And he started coming at me, and I'm like, oh, yeah, you think you can get one over on me? You can't get one over on me. You know? My wrist is a little sore today, but man, we played, and he went behind me, thought he was going to get me, and of course, I grabbed him. It was so cool flipping him all around, and haven't played like that since my own sons were that size, you know. You know, and show him like a play, you know, real quick. And I told him to touch his face and squeeze him in, and squeak his nose, and you know, hey, you know, oh, we had so much fun. That's what it's about, you know, playing with children as you're teaching them. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's cool. You know, kind of like, oh, she tweaked my nose. It's humiliating. So next time I go to tweak his nose, he's gonna do this. He learned so much. First time I flipped him around like this, and I got him, you know. Second time I went to go flip him around, he kicked me in the head. It was so cool. How quick is that learning, right? Within 1 day's play, this kid was like, honed ninja skills. You want some ninja skills? Play with a cat. Anyway, so okay. I am Gina Louisa. It's Sunday, so I'm just sharing myself, letting God pour through me for you today, because that's what I am. It's what I am, and I'm not afraid of what I am. Are you? Namaste. I will see you in the morning. I promise God that I'll be here for you every morning. Well, every morning that I can, every morning that I have access to the internet, I will say good morning. Show you that I exist. Here's my atmosphere. I'm not bullshit, okay? I'm not faking this. This is real. This is now. Read my poetry, okay? Or listen to it. You don't even have to read it. I speak it, you know? Listen to my songs. I mean this stuff. Okay? This is real. I'm trying to. That's it. I'm not trying. There's no such thing as trying with me. I just am. Okay. Okay, there's a half an hour. I love you all. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Resonate your happiest happy people. I can feel your hearts as you come up here with me. I can feel you there. I can even see you there. And you can see me there too. I know you can. I know you can, because if you come up here, we can see each other up here in this world up here. Okay? In this world up here. Come be up here with me. All right. I'll see you in the morning.